Hi there, and welcome to Soul Infused Monday. Every Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, from the beautiful Turks and Caicos. And today it's extremely hot. So I would be curious where you guys at and how the weather is where you are. So leave me a comment below, say hello, and I'll get started in a minute. So today our topic is the power of now. And sorry, I have to change here something on my screen real quick. Just give me a second. Okay, good. Um, okay. So the topic today is the power of now. What I mean by that is like you've heard that before, I'm sure, a lot of times. Like be in the present moment, um, and life, and happiness is there, or being in the present moment is where happiness occurs. So I'm going to talk about this today because I got inspired. I was interviewed on Saturday on a live show, and there were people who were asking me, the topic came up about the present moment. And one of the participants asked me, okay, how can I change my mindset or my thinking so that I'm more in the present moment? And that question led to a whole discussion about the power of now. And and I wanted to use that for today because I know that a lot of people struggle with being present in the moment. We are either kind of in the past, thinking about the past, or we are worrying about the future. Okay, and I'm going to start in a second. I just want to make sure that this is actually working because my computer is showing me that I'm not live. 1 second. What's going on here? I hope I didn't lose it. Okay. Well, I think it does work. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. Welcome again, Soul Infused Monday show today. Um, Remember that how you start your day will determine the rest of your day, and how you start your week will determine or give the flavor to the rest of the week. So just for you showing up here, I acknowledge you every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. And we're going to start today with the topic of the power of now. If you have any questions, always leave me a comment below. Say hello, tell me that you're hearing me. I had some technical issues, so bear with me that this is taking just a minute until I get everything sorted. Let me know if you see and hear me. Okay. If it would be as easy as some people say, or books, like be in the present moment, don't think about the past, and don't worry about the future. If it would be that easy, don't you think that our planet would be a different place? And I'm not diminishing the power of the now, and that what I just said is true. However, if it is not that easy, and there are certain challenges and things that you want to do to get there, and I get that question a lot. It's like, yes, Sonia, I know that it's super important to be in the present moment, and I do not want to think about the past all the time or worrying about the future. However, how am I going to do that? How am I going to stop it? And those questions are questions that we all ask at some point. It doesn't matter how far along you are on your path. Hi, Karin. Can hear you. Perfect. Stacy, you can hear me. Welcome, you guys. Thank you. Wonderful. Great. And let me know if the topic today, being more in the present moment, the power of now, if that's something that you want to dive a little bit deeper. And then ask me also some questions so I can give you some personalized coaching, because people who show up live get the benefit of getting more attention from me. So use the opportunity. Ask me anything. So the how to, and I'm going to talk about that as well. We're going to do also an exercise together to bring us all a little bit more into the present moment. And I also want to talk shortly about why only changing the thinking or positive thinking doesn't only do the trick. Okay. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, no, everybody can hear me, so it might be maybe I'm muted on your device or something. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, let's just see into, like, we know what to do. Be in the present moment. Don't worry about the past. Don't worry about the future. So why don't we just do that? And let me know, do you have that experience? Do you have that experience that you do want to be more in the present moment, but you don't know how, or you fall back, or you are worried about something, or what's your experience? Leave me a comment below so that I can also build on what you're saying so that I can help you and support you better. So it is true that the more you release the wounds and the beliefs and the conditioning and the programming from the past, the more you will enjoy the present moment. And in me saying that, that's already one insight of what to do actually to enjoy more of the present moment. That means that you actually want to release the past in order to be able to be more in the present moment. So we cannot bypass that. You can't just pretend, or, I'm just pretending my past didn't exist and I'm just gonna try to blind it out and I'm gonna get rid of it and I'm just gonna be super focused on everything that's going great. And even though there's value in it, from an energetic perspective, from a perspective of our system and how we store things, that's created so earlier in our awareness that even though you don't do it consciously, the unconscious is driving you back to those incidences and beliefs and experiences because there's still something to heal. Does it make sense what I'm saying? I'm gonna do something with you so that we all get a little bit more in the present moment, because I can really use that myself today. I've been busy with something that has keeping me a little bit scattered, and when we are scattered or busy with something, we are not fully present, and we all want to be more present and more in tune with the present moment. And I'll do that with you in just a second. Thoughts occasionally come up, worrying about the future, which prevent me from being in the present moment. Yeah, who can relate to that? I mean, everyone. I think everyone is sometimes worried about the future. One of the things that is really important to understand is when we are worrying or we are not present, is because something is coming up and it's uncomfortable, and instead of really being with what's there and looking at it and embracing it and using it as a healing opportunity, we somehow try to distract ourselves, we try to get rid of it, we resist it, we don't want to feel it, and then that keeps us from really also being in the present moment. 1 second, guys. Jessica, do you mind to do this later when I'm done? It's distracting me a little bit. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, there was somebody doing something in our house and my attention was going there. And I want to be present with you. So I wanted to tell her to just wait another 20 minutes to do that. Okay, great. It's life. It's life. It's life. So getting back to that, it's really about being present with what's coming up deep inside, regardless if it's uncomfortable, if we don't understand it, if we judge it, if we are annoyed by it. But it's to use that opportunity, because when you shed the layers, peel the layers from the past that are coming up, and they get triggered by certain people, they get triggered by certain, interactions, that get triggered by a certain situation. We constantly get triggered, and then stuff comes up. And as much as you want to force not it to happen, it happens. So to come back to the present moment means also to face what's coming up in that moment. Does that make sense, guys? Share with me real quick. Does this make sense? Is this helpful? Do you have any questions? I see and hear you on this one. Okay, great, Debbie. So yeah, let me know if this makes sense and if this is helpful. So for starters, be okay that you're not in the present moment all the time, right? Just don't judge yourself for it. Don't Don't think that anything is wrong with you. We're just human beings, and we deal with life can be so confusing. There's so much going on so many different levels. We have our physical body that's reacting to a certain way. We have our energy, and energy is the biggest. I think everything is energy. Even our physical, emotional, and mental body is part of the energy system. However, we feel it on different levels. Therefore, to approach healing, transformation, awareness, however you want to call it, on those levels is so much more effective than just focusing on one piece. For example, only the thinking. Because, yeah, you know that positive thinking is better than negative thinking, right? But if it would be only through the thinking, then it would also be easier. But it's so unconscious that the block sign and energetic, the emotions are very strong, and you can't just think them away. It's my experience. I might change my mind. I've been doing this for a long time. I haven't found the one magic pill that you take, and then everything is gone, and then you're in the present moment, happily ever after. If I would have that pill, I would be a billionaire, but I'm not. I'm very rich though, so. Anyway, so it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, thank you guys. If you have any particular questions, please post them in the comments below. And the reason also why only positive thinking is not going to change it is because if thoughts are one level of our awareness, then there are emotions, there are energy patterns, physical. We are so complex that if there's an emotion coming up, a strong emotion coming up, maybe a pain from the past, and you might not even be aware that something is coming up from the past. Let's say you are in a relationship right now. You know, or it could be with a child, your husband, your wife, your a colleague at work. So in an interaction, in a relationship, you have a fight or something gets triggered or you feel hurt, and there's an intensity of emotion, and it distracts you from being in the present moment and being really centered within yourself. What it often is that when the intensity is very high is that it's a reaction, a trigger point from the past. So in that moment, that one person that you are actually relating to is only the projection and was the trigger point. So it makes total sense to use that moment, and we can mostly not do that by ourselves because we are really blind to our blind spots. Otherwise, it wouldn't be blind spots. So get help from a coach, therapist, counselor, whatever you have available, but do the work. Get help. And look deeper, what's coming up for healing? What's the wound? What's the pain? What's the rejection? What's the vulnerability? What's coming up for healing that we resist? And when you do that and you heal that on a deep level, it is like it makes space. It releases something from your field. And the less you have, the more space you have to be in the present moment. So it's not about denying your past. You don't want to dwell in the past. And for you not to dwell in the past and it comes up for you, heal it. Use the opportunity for growth, for freedom, to really get rid of those layers of conditioning and programming and what society tells us to do and what, like our parents told us to do, or church, or, there's value in it, but not when it takes your freedom away. And then the more you have that, you can also make a conscious choice and practice to use on a daily basis to become more present. And let's do this together. Shall we do that together? It makes sense. Anna. Hi, Anna. Okay, great. So and you will laugh about this because it's so simple. And we often resist the most simple and the most effective tools that we have available. The number one thing that I always recommend when you want to be more in the present moment, if you want to be more centered, if you want to be more relaxed, more whatever you want to be, use your breath. Use your breath is one of the most powerful tools you have. So let's do it all together. So take a nice deep breath. And just relax into your body. Become present. And do that a couple of times. You might even want to close your eyes. If you're driving, don't. But if you're somewhere, even watching this right now, close your eyes for a moment. Take a really, really deep breath. Slow down. Come back to yourself. Connect with yourself and also to your physical body. Maybe focus on a particular part of your body, like maybe it's the feet on the ground. Maybe it's your heartbeat. Maybe it's just simply your breath. Breathe. And don't just watch it and don't take that deep breath and resist it. Just do it anyway. Just take that deep breath and do it a few times. Hurry. Okay. Slow down. Close your eyes for a moment. Bring your energy back in. And take another breath. Release any tension in your shoulders and your neck. Relax your base, the energy center at the bottom of your body where you sit on. And you can keep your eyes closed and keep breathing. Hi, Natasha. And now, while you can keep your eyes closed for a moment and be aware of any sensation that's in the present moment. It could be maybe there's a breeze on your skin. Maybe it's you feel where you sit on. You could even, if you don't have anything that you're aware of, you can just take one finger and run it through a place on your body that you feel the sensation. And be super aware of your own sensations in your body, in your awareness, in your breath. Maybe you are aware of my voice that it's happening right now. Maybe you are hearing a bird singing. Obviously, I don't know where you are right now. Here, there's a plane flying above my house. And keep breathing. And for a moment, allow yourself to accept whatever is going on right now. Any thoughts, any experiences, any emotions. And for a moment, love yourself for it. Just accept yourself in this very moment, in this very present moment, here and now. This moment here and now is the only moment you actually have. It's the only moment we have available. And self-judgment or judging ourselves for where we are and where we think we should be is a big component of not being in the present moment. Being in the present moment doesn't mean that you're perfect, that you have it all together, that everything is great. Being in the present moment is to be present with what is in that moment as well. Okay, take another nice deep breath. And just share with me real brief. How was that exercise? How did you feel at the moment? Very briefly. And it doesn't have to be perfect. There's still steps to do, right? But it's about setting the intention, making one step at a time, one little step every day, every week, every Monday, every morning. Anytime you remember. Okay? Let me know if this is helpful. I'm going to take a few more minutes and I'm going to share something as well with you to close this up. If you have any questions about this topic, post them now because it's only going to be a few more minutes. Okay, relaxing. This is the only moment. Feel really happy to be here and have this moment. Yes, Natasha, beautiful. tingling all over, feeling more relaxed. Yes, feeling more relaxed. This is, yes, beautiful. Thank you. You're very welcome, Natasha. Helpful, but I get distracted. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So put that but away and the judgment and just focus on that it is helpful, Debbie, and that it takes time. It takes time. You know, it's not gonna just, it happens gradually. So be very kind and loving and focus on that one little piece that's helpful and the one moment that you feel actually more focused and relaxed. When we erase but, because but denies what we said before, like it's helpful and I still have some work to do, right? Or and I'm looking forward to figuring this out even more. Do you feel the difference in energy? Everything is energy. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much for being here today. I want to share a poem with you. It's called The Power of Now, to kind of close this session today. And again, if you have any questions, reach out, come back next Monday. And in order to really spread this, if you find this valuable, share it. Click the share button, tag a few friends, spread the word if you find this valuable. Okay? And I'm always happy to connect with new people and see how I can help them. Wonderful. Okay. Any last questions? And I'm going to read a poem called The Power of Now. It's from the book You Can Heal the World. It's a book of poem that you can find on Amazon as a Kindle book with my poems. And I want to use this as closing the door, not closing the door. No, there's no door to close here. I'm using this to close the session for today. And I would encourage you to sit a moment after this session and really set the intention to be in the present moment as much as you can today. And also to be very loving and kind and accepting with yourself for wherever you are right now, because wherever you are right now is perfect and it's happening for you, because there's always something for us to learn. Okay? I love but erases what we said before. Yeah, Karen. Yeah, Brian. Okay, so take a nice deep breath. If you want to close your eyes, you can, or you just keep them open and just listen to the words. Let the energy resonate with you. Hi, Sarah. And I'm gonna close this with this quick poem. Okay, so the power of now. In the now you are living. In the now you are alive. It is this very moment, the most precious in life. You are here in existence to receive and to give. Being guided by spirit, your true self you can live. In the presence of being, your real magic unfolds, letting in all the love and the gifts that life holds. Heal your wounds from the past. I lost it. I'm so sorry. I'm on my Kindle here, and somehow it went away. I'll have to lock myself for it just for a moment, even though I'm embarrassed. Okay, I'm back. Back to the present moment. Take a breath, Sonia. Okay, heal your wounds from the past and allow to release. That's the way to be free and to find inner peace. Live your life in the moment, being grateful and wise. See the beauty within you. Start to open your eyes. It is time to surrender, time to trust and allow. Drop inside and come back to the present right now. Thank you for being here with me today. I wish you a fantastic day, a fantastic start to the week. Remember to keep breathing and come back next Monday. And I love you, I appreciate you, and I will see you soon. Much love.